This week on The Rock, we get a new perspective from our school resource officer, find out what really goes on at Cap Sante High School, and take a look at an important upcoming event. All this and more on The Rock.
13 strong, we are The Rock. We'll make the show until we drop. We'll bring you news and we won't tell you lies. Please watch The Rock or we will cry. It's made for students just like you. You're gonna wanna see what we do this week on The Rock. 3, 2, 1, we're live.
Good morning, AHS. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Carter, and we have a great show lined up for you today.
Carter, have you met our school resource officer?
Yeah, I think he's pretty cool.
Well, we'll see about that in our first segment, produced by Owen and Braden.
My name is Officer Kellington, and I am the school resource officer here at Anacortes High School and the middle school. So this position is what's called a specialty position within our department. So you can work this position between like 3 and 5 years. I think it's very important for people to kind of see a police officer in the sense that even though I'm wearing like a uniform, I'm just like a regular person like everyone else. So like examples would be, I'm a golf coach for the middle school or like playing in the staff basketball game. So people see that, hey, just because you're a cop, like I'm like everyone else. I have different hobbies and things I like to do. So I think that role of it's very important, and I try to do my best to keep that role going. I've always wanted to be a resource officer. I developed a bond when I was in high school with the school resource officer there, and long story short, I did this program that's like a college program in high school, and that kind of sparked my interest. And then my background before I was a cop, I worked with kids, so I was a football coach, golf coach. I worked at high schools and middle schools. I worked at the juvenile court. So kind of all my experience in my life was working with kids. There's something that I really enjoy is like if you see a kid later on when they're adult and they kind of tell you, hey, I'm doing this or that, there's a sense of accomplishment, and I like seeing people grow and being molded into an adult and whatnot. So it's super satisfying, and I feel like you can make the greatest impact working with kids.
You're right, Carter. He is pretty cool.
As always. Lucas, do you ever wonder what goes on at Camp Santa High School?
You mean Cap Sante?
Yeah, that's what I said. Anyways, in our next segment, we'll learn more about it. Produced by Brian and Helen.
I've heard Cap Sante, I've heard Cap Sante, which didn't sound right to me, so I looked into it.
Oh.
And the correct pronunciation of the name with its French origins is Cap Sante.
Welcome to our local alternative high school, Cap Sante. Students join for a variety of reasons. Let's take a look.
Well, I was basically doing really bad in school. I didn't really have, I had bad grades in all my classes, so I just thought it would be a better learning opportunity for me so I could actually learn some things.
A lot of students come here for a variety of reasons. Some students come because, one, just having 7 different periods a day with 7 different teachers is just too much. It causes a lot of anxiety, stress, all those things. And so coming here, it's like you have one teacher in a smaller setting. A lot of students really thrive in that environment. Students come for so many different reasons. It could be academic, it could be medical, it could be social emotional. Several students who have come here and said to me, I'm really struggling because I was told this is going to be easier, and it's actually a lot more challenging because that you have to be so independent, and you have to really have a lot of different organizational skills and time management skills to be successful here.
Even my own assumption coming over from the high school to an alternative school was that students would need more help over here. That's, I thought, why they ended up in an alternative high school. They needed more help. And in the end, they are on their own, working independently far more than most high school students, and that to me was the biggest assumption that was quickly broken down for me.
Recently, I had a student tell me that they feel like at Cap Sante, they didn't realize this, but they came and they had this moment, that they feel like our school is a museum dedicated to the students who go here.
Wow.
So when you walk around, you see little mementos of all of the students. So like this is a great example. There's just drawings, there's math, there's science, there's everything going on.
I've been going to alternative school since I lived in Everett.
There's too much like tension at the high school. I can feel it every time I go in there. Like, because I have my painting class and my sculpture class there, and there's just so much people, and it's like everybody's kind of judging each other. But here, since there's less people, I feel like we all just know each other better, and we're more connected. It's a lot more fun.
Well, I definitely think that the one-on-one and the less kids here are is probably my favorite part. Definitely the kitchen too. I just really like having more support from all the teachers.
I think my favorite part is probably that since there's only 3 teachers, we all just like know each other well. So if I need help, I don't feel like bad asking for help or for them to look over my work or anything. Like it's just more one-on-one.
Yeah, definitely the kitchen for me too. Like the Hot Pocket I was just eating, that's really nice. And the flexibility, like if you have a problem with anything, they'll find a way to like get around it. If you are having a bad day, they'll find somewhere for you to hang out where you can like be alone.
How much smaller it is, and not a lot of people. And the kitchen.
And the kitchen? Yeah. Top ramen every week.
Oh yeah.
I never knew Camp Santa was just another high school.
It's Cap Sante.
Whatever.
Carter, are you going to prom?
Well, no. But when is it?
We'll find out in this next segment produced by yours truly.
So prom happens every year at basically every school, and it's kind of, I think, like a celebration to the older grades, the upperclassmen. And it's kind of just like an exclusive, like fun dance for people to kind of celebrate the end of their high school career. The theme at prom this year will be a starry night. So it'll be all sorts of like nighttime stars, clouds, kind of like darker colors, shadows, kind of just like kind of nighttime vibe. So it'll be fun. Prom will be at Buxton's May 4th at 8:30 p.m. until 11 o'clock. So the grades that can go to prom are juniors and seniors, although if a junior and senior invites a lower class person, then they will be allowed to go. The rules for inviting other people to prom who go to different schools is basically kind of the same as homecoming. You just fill out the like out of district form to invite someone to the dance, and then they just have to sign that. They need their principal to sign that, and then you turn it in to the school here, and then they should be good to go. You're not allowed to invite anyone 21 and up. And tickets are $30 beforehand and $40 at the door at Buxton's.
Sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. Just remember, anybody you bring must fill out the dance contract.
That's all we have for you today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to email us at therock@asd103.org, and make sure to follow us on Instagram at AHSTheRock. And with that, I'm Lucas.
And I'm Carter.
And from
our rock to yours, have a great day, AHS.